Greetings guys and gals, my name is Thad and welcome back to our Skyrim Magic Only Legendary Difficulty playthrough. We are in the Dead Man's Respite and yeah, we are awaiting kind of a boss fight right here. But first of all we gotta chase that ghost of a bard to put down a magic barrier around a door. I can't even remember, I didn't comment on the magic door in the last part. You probably saw there is a magic door that we cannot get past. Before this guy didn't. How are you doing, bard? Guys, this is probably your corpse, isn't it? Yep. Well, what do we have here? Svagnir? King Olaf's verse. O Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king. Your legend is lies, lurid and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. Redacted. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Redacted. So ends the story of Olaf the Liar, a thief and a scoundrel. We of Solitude commit to the fire. In Solitude, bards train for their service. They also gather each year and burn a king who deserves it. You know what's kind of weird? That some of it rhymes and some of it doesn't. I mean, the story aside, of course. I will comment on the story a little later. And this is so weird because there is, like, you could make this rhyme, right? Oh, Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon, and I don't know, king/dragon slayer. I said nothing, but you could somehow rhyme betrayer and slayer there, I think. Anyway, taking his journal, he disappears and then he will take down the barrier for us, which means that, wow, in this part we are already going to face King Olaf One-Eye. So, for those of you who are not aware, I think the legend goes basically that he has slain Numenex, a dragon, and I think Numenex is also the skull that Jarl Ulfric, sorry. No, not Ulfric. Was it Jarl Ulfric? No, Ulfric was Stormcloak. This was Jarl Balgrove. I'm sorry, I confused these two. But Balgrove of Whiterun, he had this huge-ass dragon skull over his throne, and I think that is Numenex's skull, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, yeah, Dragon's Reach, that's what... So, where was I? Oh yeah, I think you could make this rhyme, if you really wanted to. Maybe with something. Wait, I have to try it again. Maybe like something. Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon, and also dragons and dragon slayer. Yeah, there we go. And dragon slayer. I mean, you could take out the dragon-killing king, but I mean, everyone should know that it is King Olaf who's meant because it's already called Olaf's Verse. So. But then it's just so weird. I wouldn't completely say that it has to rhyme, but it's weird that some of it rhymes and some of it just doesn't. Or I just didn't see the rhyme. I don't know. Maybe I'm just moving on. Wow, why do we have? Wait, this is the way we came from. Why are there enemies right now? Weird. Fire Tranarch, lend me your strength and kill these Droggers. Yeah, so King Olaf One-Eye, apparently a liar, and maybe not even the killer of Numenex. Well, obviously not. And this is why I think the bard was buried here. And yeah, if you couldn't put that together, but you probably could. I'm sorry for explaining it. You probably could put that together. Which is also, of course, why most of the poems redacted. Maybe it rhymes in the redacted parts. I don't know. Maybe it's some weird rhyme scheme that I don't know. Okay, there we go. And of course, at the end of the dungeon, as I already teased, we have to face King Olaf himself, and he was quite strong, as far as I can remember. I'm still a little bit worried about that. Why do I even pick those up every single time I loot this? Because I always just press take all. How are you doing, Skvania? Skvania? Damn it! I'm so bad with names today. and then he takes this down. Yeah. So we already visited this door before. Oh, he fights with us also. That means we have Lydia, we have the Bard, and we have an Atronach, so we should be fine. So, it's one of these guys again. Weapons here. Miscellaneous or keys? Keys probably, right? No. Okay, miscellaneous. The Ruby Claw. There it is. What do we have here? We have Wolf, Eagle, and Wolf again. Yeah, okay. Wolf, Eagle, Wolf. That is Wolf, Wolf, Dragon. Wolf, Eagle, Wolf. There we go. Okay. Whew. I'm a little bit nervous here. Here goes nothing. Gulp. Okay. One of my favorite places in the game. I know of anyway. Okay. It's Olaf's Hall. I just love the design. Like, just look at this. Wait. Just look at this. This is so I don't know, maybe like with the lesser thrones, maybe the lords or something like that, and King Olaf himself, or their protectors, like the protector of the king. Maybe they died with him. By the way, if you didn't know, in ancient times, so like we're talking BC times, especially in Europe and the northern region of Europe, it was very common, or at least I only know it from northern Europe. It was very common that if a king died, he was in fact buried with servants and horses, and sometimes even his wife. And yeah, so this isn't that uncommon. And I think this is what...
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh really? You got a bad feeling about all these dead corpses sitting in thrones, literally waiting to get up and murder us because they already have weapons. Really? I think not all of those are getting up, but this one definitely is, and the one with the sword definitely is, this one probably as well. Yeah, I love the design of the sword. Anyway, let's move on. I'm only stalling because I don't want to... Okay.
Olaf, it is time.
Okay. I love the part where Olaf speaks. I definitely won't interrupt this. I mean, I love any dialogue in this dungeon, but whatever. Sparks! Sparks! Okay, how many enemies we dealing with? I only count 2 so far. Nope, it's 3 already. Okay. The music is so unfitting. Why couldn't there have been epic music for this dungeon? I don't get it. Like, the sound design of Skyrim is sometimes very questionable. Which is weird because I seriously heard people say that the sound design of Skyrim is so great and so many great soundtracks and so on and so on. And I couldn't disagree more with that statement. It's not like Skyrim is inherently very, very bad with its sound design. I like every tranquil soundtrack of the game, like at night or something, you're just traveling. But some soundtracks for the... I need magicka potions, wait a minute. Fortify magicka? No, we need... We don't have magicka. Oh, yeah, we have. Okay, I was a little afraid there. Okay, let's conjure up another flame Atronach. Atronach. And then we equip healing hands because we have a lot of Draugrs here that Lydia needs to deal with. Lydia, there we go. Okay.
Are you a priest?
No, I'm still not a priest. Oh, we can loot all of these. Okay, we'll do. Well, Lydia and my Atronach. Whoa, that one's still alive. Those 4 are definitely alive as well. Need to kill myself. Yeah, of course this one is gunning for me now. There we go. Also healing hands. I love how my Atronach and Lydia and the Bard do all the fighting and I'm just the healer of the group. Yeah, so back to the sound design. Especially this. Like, listen to the soundtrack. Does this really fit the occasion of this epic place? I don't think so. I don't know, man. I just think it's just not that you can't remember it, right? It's not memorable at all. Like, and I think that's terrible for such an epic place not to be remembered by its soundtrack. I don't know. Yeah, I guess Skyrim has a lot of epic locations, and then, you know, you can't make a million soundtracks for this game, or a million tracks for this game. But I don't know, man. Skyrim has very good soundtrack or sound design when it comes to tranquility. But I think when it comes to epicness, there's only one, and you know which one I'm talking about, of course. But there's only one theme that really gets stuck in your head after playing it. Yeah. And I don't want to compare it to Gothic too much, but Gothic has an exceptionally good soundtrack in comparison. Okay.
Arise, Olaf. My vengeance is at hand.
Okay, and now it's these ones. Only matter of time until King Olaf himself speaks to us. And I'm very excited for that. We're doing quite well, if I do say so myself. And I do. I mean, if I can still talk about sound design while being in a boss battle, that's always kind of a sign that we are doing quite well. Is the door behind us actually closed? Yeah. That's not always the case in these dungeons, by the way. Some of the boss fights I can distinctly remember. You can, you know. Oh wait, wrong spell. You can trick a little bit, especially against the dragon priests. You can outsmart them a little bit, but just leaving the dungeon now and then, or leaving, you know, through the main door while fighting. How did you get to that side? I thought I conjured you up on the completely different side. I don't want to use. Whoa! Sniped. I don't want to use too much of my regular magic because I need to have enough magicka to summon another Atronach. I'm the healer of the group / main character. Hey, this one is still alive. Foos! Okay, he doesn't seem very impressed. I think the bard can't even die, can he? That would make this dungeon incredibly simple, actually. I thought the bard could die. I mean, I didn't even consider him fighting with us in the first place, but it seems he can't even die. So there's actually no way you can lose this boss battle. And to think I was kind of afraid of that. Okay, now Olaf himself gets up. No, wait, first this one gets up. Hey, my Atronach's gone. Lydia, could you... Oh, I need to attack this guy so that you can attack him. There you go. Attack him! Come on, what are you waiting for? Help our ghostly friend. He gave us such a lovely poem where barely anything rhymes. Come on. Attack! Lydia's has had enough of my bullshit, I think. Foos! I think shout... Wait, do shouts actually affect ghosts? I think it can't even hit him. Can it? I was worried that I might hit him, but... Did this Draugr just say Dovahkiin? Okay. I'm prepared for you, Olaf. Come on, take him down. Okay.
Olaf. Insolent bard. Die.
King Olaf One-Eye, there he is. And honestly, I like the English voice. Like, I like the English, this conversation. We're just pummeling him, man. Die by the power of the Four. The Bard, Lydia, the Flame Atronach, and the Mighty Tim. Alright then. I think we can easily kill him. Now, I like the exchange in English, but... And I am very sad to say that the German one is better. Not only the voice, but the way it's presented as well. The Bard in English sounds very vengeful, while in the German version he sounds almost like he's mocking Olaf. Like he's like, Olaf, Olaf, like in this come out, wherever you are kind of voice. And here he sounds very, very vengeful, which of course makes also sense. But do not forget that bards in general are kind of jesters, right? right? So I think the personality is different. It's crazy how so much personality can be delivered by voice. Just by the way they are, not only by the words they are using, but also by the voice or the tone of voice they choose. Where's Lydia? Oh god, they are. Whoa! The scream actually hit me. I love that they can use screams as well. Does that mean they are actually all Dovahkiin? I never thought about that. Is that what that means? Is that what is implied here? That all of these mighty Draugrs are Dovahkiins? I never thought about that. That's crazy. I can do that as well. Maybe not as mighty and cool sounding, but I can do this one. Is that what's implied? Someone in the comments who's more of a lore guy, please answer that. Why can Olaf and other mighty Draugrs use shouts if that is in fact because they are dragonborn? No, not trying to run away. I mean, he killed the dragon and he has shouts, so, or he allegedly killed it. Yes. No, I wanted the bard to have the last strike. Yes, the bard will kill him. A fitting end, don't you think, Olaf? Being killed by the very one you sought to destroy. I mean, almost killed. Any day now. And Lydia got the kill. From way over there. There she is. What do we have for me? Flawless Garnet. King Olaf's treasury key. I think the Mard now thanks us and then disappears, right? Still, like I've said, one of my favorite places of the game. If you disagree, feel free to disagree. Do we learn this? What kind of word do we learn here? I don't know. No. Oh, whirlwind sprint. Okay, yeah. And he plays his lute and disappears in a bright light. What is that? The Axe of Whiterun. Oh, that's right. If he screams, you need to drop your weapons. He disarms you with his scream. And since he disarmed Lydia, she can't pick it up again.
Carry your burdens.
Yeah, she sounds a little bit annoyed. I was sworn to carry your burdens, whatever they may be. The Axe of... Wait, yeah. Oh. No, not equip. I want to give. Give. There we go.
Let's get going then.
Okay. And the chest. Auction. Wow, really? That's your treasure? I'm kind of disappointed, Olaf. Ugh. I'm a little bit disappointed. Yeah, but whatever. We learned a new word. We killed Olaf. We avenged the bard. So I think we should be very happy with what we have done here. Crazy to think that I was afraid of this boss battle. Also, please don't think that I don't like the original version of the game just because sometimes I say that some things in the German version are better. It's just it has nothing to do with the overall impression of the game. There are so many. Also, there are so many things where the English version, so the original version, of course, is way better than the German version. Don't get me like just if I say something is better in the German version does not mean that the German version is better overall. But if I had to tell you every single thing that is better in the original version than the German version, then I think I would talk about nothing else. Anyway, I think this is where we make cut. It has been quite the exciting boss battle. And yeah, I hope you also enjoyed it. In the next part, we are definitely going to sell some loot and do some more exploring. Hopefully there are even more epic dungeons that await us. Until then, have a nice day, have a nice night, and of course, as always, have a nice time.